Hello, welcome to episode 1 of the Daily Craig podcast. It is Sunday, June 26th, 2022. I thank you so much for joining me. We're down in the basement. We got it all organized last week. Got a little area in the corner set for our podcasting / video. We've got kids playing upstairs. We've got all kinds of things happening. So please, I apologize for the background noise, but this is real life, right? I just wanted to grab the camera, start talking a little bit. We are going to release this on the YouTube channel, if you search The Daily Craig. And then we're also going to release it with wherever you find your podcasts. Just type The Daily Craig Podcast and we should pop up. Also, we are at dailycraig.net online. That's where you can find our latest videos, see a few of the different playlists, become a Patreon if you're maybe interested in that. But really, the whole point of this podcast is just for me to be able to grab a microphone, grab a camera, and talk a little bit more about what's going on. If you follow our daily vlog, first off, I thank you for that. Second, if you have not followed us or subscribed, please go to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. That really means a lot. What we try to do every day is kind of show off what we're up to. Sometimes that's going to the store, sometimes that's running around for baseball games, sometimes that's just working at home, cleaning out a basement, hanging out in the backyard, different things like that. Today, I want to talk about a vacation we had recently, and now that a couple weeks have happened, the dust has settled, I just kind of want to touch base on some follow-up thoughts of that. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, and if you're familiar with the channel, I'm sorry, this story's been told a few times. If you're not, then this is going to be new for you. A few weeks ago, we went to the Gaylord Opryland Hotel down in Nashville. And you may be thinking, okay, people go on vacation all the time, all this stuff. Well, we've got a 13-year-old in travel baseball. I'm the head coach, so we are constantly driving an hour away, driving an hour and a half away, 30 minutes away for all kinds of baseball games from spring through, actually next week, July 2nd is our last week, before we take a break for fall ball. So we had a vacation plan beginning of the week, Monday through Wednesday, going to the Gaylord Opryland Hotel in Nashville. It was going to be great. I've been there a few times for business, where I've been at a convention. Actually was there as a vendor. I was also there as part of a media with a client where I was doing video and pictures and things like that. So I've been to the resort. I've been there. I've seen the restaurants. I've walked through. I see how beautiful it is, the amazing opportunities with pictures and all kinds of stuff. So I was really pushing this, selling this to my family for quite a while. Well, we get down there and right away we start having issues. The room's not ready when we were told it was ready. The places we go for dinner, there's no kids menu. There's no real place to sit and eat because all the restaurants have got an hour to 2 hour wait. An Italian place had a 2 hour wait on a Tuesday night. I mean, I understand we're all short-staffed. I understand what's going on, but that's really ridiculous and frustrating. I was also pulled aside by security talking about videoing and doing videotaping, vlogging early in the morning. Told me I can't do that. So I had a really bad taste in my mouth. We drove back. I uploaded all the video. I put a vlog together that really said I wouldn't recommend staying there. And now that it's been a few weeks, and I actually have another friend that went since we went, he kind of said the same thing. It's a very, very cool resort if you're part of a convention. Maybe if it's just a couple trying to get away. Maybe if it's there as a business trip. Maybe if your kids are older. But for the kids, you've got an arcade, a rock climbing wall, an ice cream place, and then the water park. That's really it. And I'm not expecting it to be like Disney World Light where, oh my gosh, all this stuff's going on. But you're really selling this to families. And it's a really tough sell when you don't have a kids menu, when you don't have these opportunities to actually sit down and eat. We got our food to go from a bar because everywhere else had such a long wait. And we sat in the lobby of a hotel to eat our dinner. Was it still okay? It was fine. You know, we're not those people that are like, no, we have to sit down and have a 4-course meal all the time. But that was kind of annoying. So the overall hotel, the overall experience has changed a little where I think, okay, I got to take a step back. I was very emotional. I was very mad. I was very aggravated. I would recommend this for businesses, for conventions, and like I said, for couples. I would not recommend it for families. The water park is cool, but go get a day pass. You can see everything in a day. We were there for 2 full days of the water park, basically, and we were there for like 2 hours apiece, maybe 3 hours apiece. So it's not the biggest water park you're going to find, but it is fun. It's creative. It's unique. It's got some really, really cool things to see and do. But the overall thought of the resort has not changed with the family aspect, may have changed a little bit with the personal aspect, but it is something that I would encourage you to check out. Take a look. We got a lot of vlogs. I did keep the footage before I got caught of me just walking around the resort. It was just me just basically showing all the views. There's a river that goes through the resort with a boat that you can ride on, some restaurants, some places to eat. I just kind of was walking, showing you what all's there. They didn't like that, but I did keep the footage and uploaded it. So check it out. We got a whole playlist basically talking about that vacation. Okay, so let's go on the opposite side. Today we went to the Indianapolis Indians game downtown. That vlog is going to be released on Monday, which would be June the 27th. We had some great footage. My brother-in-law actually threw out the first pitch. It was a great experience. We had amazing tickets. We were in a little area where it was indoor, outdoor seating. They had food available. It was fantastic. Weather was a little humid, but the rain held off. Not too sunny. Minor league sports do it right. As much as I was complaining about the resorts not being kid-friendly, minor league sports are the total opposite. They've got carnival games if you want to spend money on those. They've got stuff they're handing out all game long. Purdue, one of the local colleges, was a sponsor, so they were handing out bags and pens and little squishy baseballs. Their gift shop is reasonable. Their concession stands are very reasonable. So as much as I was complaining about not being family friendly with the resort, youth opportunities are there to enjoy, not just youth, but family opportunities are there to enjoy with sports. I know you may not be the biggest sports fan. I know you may not really care for baseball, but check out your local minor league baseball team. It's amazing. Where we are here in Indianapolis, Victory Field has got a nice area in the outfield, beyond the outfield fence. It's like a hill with grass where you can go take a blanket and a picnic, your cooler, put that down, and you're ready to roll. It's a nice family atmosphere. It's really a lot of fun. We had 5 kids with us. There were 3 adults and 5 kids basically, and we were free, not holding their hand the entire time. Of course, we wouldn't let them wander off, but they were right there with us, and it wasn't anything where it was unsafe. All the food was delicious. Everything, like I said, was very, very affordable. We had baseball players with us, so we paid a couple times to do the fast pitch thing. They loved it. There was a lot to do, a lot to see, and we left like in the 6th inning. And you didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm missing a lot, because you can still catch it on the way home. You can still watch the highlights, catch it on Twitter. It is an amazing experience. And tickets, we did not buy our tickets, I will say that. We were gifted those, thankfully. But even if you buy tickets, you're looking at 10 to 20 to 30 bucks a piece at the most. So you're getting out of there $40, $50, $60 for family. And if you leave halfway through, you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. Sometimes if you're going to a professional game, you're paying $100 a ticket. You got to sit there till the end. If you're going to a museum that's $80, $90, you got to sit there, through the whole thing. We did pay over $100 at Nashville to go to Madame Tussauds, and my wife and I loved it. It was a great experience. The kids didn't like it too much, but we made them take their time because it was kind of expensive. So that same situation. Back to that resort, we paid a lot of money to stay there, and that's why it was really frustrating, because the more money you spend, the more you think you should get. A Disney World vacation's now between $6,000 to $8,000, maybe $5,000 if you're really staying at a different resort. But the resorts we were planning on staying at, it was going to be between. Okay, so first off, I want to thank you for listening, for following, for watching. I know that this is just a vlog that I do from Central Indiana, showing off what we do. Sometimes it's not the most exciting. Sometimes it's fun. This weekend we broadcast 3 of our baseball games live, so hopefully you're able to check those out. 13U baseball is an absolute adventure. It's a wild time. You might have a fantastic inning and then 2 innings that are awful. It's just a lot of fun. It's exciting, and you never know what you're going to really get. But the whole point of bringing this to you is so I can continue to kind of showcase who I am, and I just want to tell the world what we're up to. I like to open the doors up and say, yes, I've got 2 fantastic kids that are doing well at school, and they're on summer break right now. I've got a great wife that is working from home. We work very near each other every single day. I always have the camera with me, so I'm excited to take pictures and video wherever we're at, whatever we're doing. And frankly, I really kind of just enjoy showing off what we're up to. So like I'm sitting in the basement right now. If I turn the camera around, this is the same basement that we just kind of redid a couple days ago. So I really enjoy the opportunity to kind of tell our story and showcase who we are, showcase what we're up to. And I thank you for following me. So today's episode wasn't the longest. It wasn't anything crazy, but this is really what this podcast is going to be about. It's going to be me grabbing the camera, grabbing the microphone, and just kind of talking about what's going on. So I hope to do this every single day. I don't know if it's going to be mid-morning, mid-afternoon. We're going to definitely get in a schedule once the kids get back in school, but the next month is really all over the place with finishing baseball and tryouts, and then a few other things. I have a huge client that is actually the county fair here locally, that the county fair is in 3 weeks. So it's going to be really, really chaotic as that happens too. But anytime I have the opportunity to grab the camera and just kind of talk a little bit, I'm going to do so. So I thank you so much for following along. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on all of your favorite podcast outlets. Sounds like we got elephants upstairs. I think dinner is... the dinner discussion has started. So I'm going to go ahead in the episode today. I thank you so much. Again, this is Craig from the Daily Craig, dailycraig.net, Daily Craig on YouTube. We're even on the TikTok, right? I was going to talk a little bit about social media and decided not to. The Daily Craig is on TikTok. Check us out. The thing with TikTok that I'm finding really, really fascinating is a brand can do a great job telling its story on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And once they get to TikTok, they kind of lose their minds. They kind of turn it over to their social media manager, and he or she is saying, hey, look at me. And they kind of forget about what the brand is. So TikTok is a fascinating thing for me, because I'm in the world of digital marketing and social media. It's really fascinating for me to kind of learn and do more. So anyway, we're all over the place. Please make sure you give us a follow. I thank you for joining us on episode 1. We got the first episode of the podcast in the books. And again, comment below what you think we should talk about. If there's any special guests we want to have on, we got a couple recommendations before. I appreciate that. If you'd like to be a guest, comment below. Let's hear somebody else's story. My whole idea here is to tell you and show you what we're up to, but I also want to bring my friends and family in, and you can get to know them as well. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later.